the woke agenda, blue haired metallic bikini top people of the hierarchy of the state of California want local law enforcement to go against the best interests of the safety of their constituents. But there is one sheriff that is fighting back.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring. And George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil, chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Hello, I'm MC Too Tall, and this is Felix. And he's a cat. Alright, so we're looking at something very, very interesting. A sheriff in California fighting back against the wokeness that's actually costing human lives every day. With child trafficking, child pornography, sweatshop work, fentanyl poisoning. This one sheriff is fighting back. Her name is Kelly Martinez. And here we go with a local report from San Diego.
If you think the police is part of ICE, right?
The policy builds on Senate Bill 54, a California law passed in 2017 to limit state and local participation in deportations, with exceptions for people convicted of crimes like assault or battery. The board's new measure closes those exceptions, requiring ICE to get a judicial warrant to take anyone into custody from the county. But the sheriff says not so fast. In a statement hours after the vote, Sheriff Kelly Martinez said her office, quote, will not change its practices.
The sheriff's department is saying, stop. That's not the state law.
Immigration attorney Esther Valdez-Clayton says the sheriff is following SB 54, which allows law enforcement discretion in cooperating with ICE. But supporters of the new measure say that same state law requires the sheriff to comply with any local policy on the books.
Once a local jurisdiction like the San Diego County, passes a policy in a form of a resolution or an ordinance, then they are required to follow the local ordinance.
Cerwello sent this letter to Martinez, copying the county board and California's attorney general, urging her to end ICE transfers in line with the policy. Valdez-Clayton says this was all a move to score political points at the 11th hour.
Why was this important to San Diegans? I think it was more important to the 3 Board of Supervisors and their political careers to have this go on paper and try to attempt to Trump-proof our community.
As for what's next,
I think there's going to be several lawsuits.
On that, the two sides agree.
If we will have to go file a lawsuit in this regard, that will be one of our options, definitely.
Now, I don't know who that long-haired hippy-dippy guy is and what kind of woke agenda he's trying to push and who he's trying to appease by pushing this agenda. But the nice lady attorney opposed to his BS is right, as well as the sheriff she represents. Now, this sheriff, Kelly Martinez, has been with the force since 1985. She was elected sheriff 2 years ago and is the first female sheriff of San Diego County ever. And they want to oppose this groundbreaking, trailblazing woman. She believes that not cooperating with ICE would compromise the safety of her constituents, whatever happened to believe all women. They are opposed to this woman, obviously by her last name, is of the same ethnicity as the people pouring into the country. It's not about ethnicity, folks. It's not about picking on people from foreign countries that roll their R's when they speak. We have plenty of American citizens, legal American citizens, productive members of society who are from Latin American countries that roll their R's when they speak. So this has nothing to do with that and everything to do with public safety. Can a child ride in his tricycle up and down certain areas in his own neighborhood? And if not, why? Who's the cause of it? Who's aiding and abating the cause of it? And who's finally putting their foot down and putting it to a stop? These are some of the questions that have to come to mind. And we don't want to pick sides, but our hand is forced in most occasions. And it gets to a point where you have to say to yourself, this is right versus wrong, good versus evil, and yes, God versus the devil. Respect God. Watch out for the Illuminati. Follow and share my content. Stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, and underground rock and roll hero. Of course, it's MC Too Tall.